This is the sequel nobody asked for, but heaven absolutely wrote, because Naboth's vineyard didn't end with Naboth. It never does. Fraud has a way of echoing from Israel's dusty roads all the way to modern driveways and courthouse steps. So let's go back to the vineyard, back to the day Ahab wanted land that did not belong to him. Naboth said, I can't sell it. It's my father's inheritance. Meaning, this wasn't just dirt. This was covenant land. Land tied to bloodlines, to promises to God himself. But Jezebel rolled in with that I know some people energy. She forged letters, hired false witnesses, turned the courtroom into a puppet show, and handed Ahab the vineyard like it was hers to give. Classic title pirate strategy, classic boundary stone shuffle, classic attempt to rewrite God's land ledger with human ink. But here's the twist, the hidden sequel most folks forget. This wasn't the first time humanity tried to climb into territory that belonged to heaven, because long before Jezebel there was Babel, a city, a tower, a rebellion disguised as teamwork. People said, let us build a tower that reaches the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves. Translation, let us cross the line. Let us take dominion that isn't ours. Let us step into God's place and pretend it's legal. Babel was humanity's first fraudulent land grab, a hostile takeover of heaven's real estate. No paperwork, just ambition, pride, and a blueprint soaked in arrogance. God came down, looked at their little construction project and said, no, not today, not ever. He scattered the builders and shut the tower down, because you don't get to rewrite God's boundaries and then call it progress. And that's exactly why Ahab and Jezebel fell. They weren't just stealing land, they were reenacting Babel, trying to elevate themselves into territory that wasn't theirs, trying to climb a throne they didn't qualify for. God warned them through Elijah, you murdered, you stole, and the ground you trespassed will testify against you. And it did, it still does. The dogs remembered, the blood remembered, the land remembered, because the land doesn't lie, it keeps records when humans don't. And every act of fraud, every forged deed, every manipulated elder, every boundary line moved in the dark whispers the same old story. Somebody is building Babel again, trying to climb too high, claim too much, take what God never assigned. But here's the truth, the vineyard is protected, the boundaries are guarded, and every time Jezebel picks up her pen, heaven picks up its gavel. Because you can fake a document, but you can't fake destiny. You can steal land, but you can't steal blessing. You can build a tower, but you can't take God's throne. The vineyard always speaks, the tower always falls, and every title pirate in every generation learns the same lesson. You cannot take what God has not given, not by fraud, not by force, not by forging a story, not by building Babel with a smile. The vineyard stands, the tower crumbles, and the truth always comes walking through the gate like it owns the place, because it does.